this video how to integrate a website with Ezoic and benefit from all all their technologies. So technology is now accessible to everyone because before Ezoic used to have a page view limit of 10,000 minimum page view per month to be able to submit your website and join these amazing technologies. But now with their new program Ezoic Access Now, it is accessible to any publisher. So any publisher can submit its website and get access to all their tools such as Leap, their new product that make sure that your website will pass the core web vitals and will be delivered fast with their CDN, with optimized content, again with their CDN technology that will optimize images, remove unused CSS, and so much more. So many things that we'll see later. Also, so Ezoic Edge, their server-side delivery of ads and pages, so it will speed up your website regardless of if ads are served on it or not. So using their Ezoic cloud to store a copy of your pages before serving them to the users, and much more. And of course, Ezoic primary technology is to optimize ad serving. So through the Google Ad Exchange program, they will show the best, highest paying ads on your website, on which, for example, AdSense is one of the partners. So they will find a partner, the best partner for each ad on your website, and you will easily increase your website earnings by 3 to it happened in my case on a travel website by more than 7 compared to using AdSense only. So I have this website that is not on Ezoic yet. It is monetized with Google AdSense. You can see here some AdSense ads. It's not on Ezoic yet. So let's see how you can add a website on Ezoic and set it up for faster ad serving and of course higher earnings. So first, let's maybe check what are these websites results right now. So let's go to Lighthouse and run a test. Let's run a desktop test because I'm on desktop. So let's see how fast my website is working now. So it is quite a simple blog with AdSense, Google Analytics, and no other technology, like no library, nothing else, and it is on my CMS that I developed myself. So right now I have this score, so 100 for SEO, 87 for best practices. Let's check what are the issues. So the issues actually are coming from Google AdSense. Yeah, all issues are coming from Google AdSense. This frame again from ads. And regarding performance, someone used JavaScript. So again from ads. So the only issue here, I would have 100% if I was not using Google AdSense. So the only issues here are coming from ads, these ads that are very low paying. So let's copy the website URL, and it is my website, so I can add it to my account on Ezoic. So this is my website name, paste. Okay, and I am now submitting this website. Well, that's done. I have added this website to my Ezoic account. So right now, I have to get started. So nothing is done. I don't have to apply for Google Ad Exchange again because I already done it for my account. But if you are new, if you just opened an account with Ezoic, you just submitted your first website, you will have most likely to apply for Google Ad Exchange Partner Program and then submit the information. So basically, you will get a link to actually send an email to your email account. You just have to click on this email from Google, wait for a little bit, I think 2 days at most, and then most likely if you already have websites that are validated, that are working with Google AdSense, you will nearly automatically get validated. So the first step now is to integrate my site. So my site has been accepted on Ezoic. I can use Ezoic technologies, but to do so, I have to tell my web server that Ezoic will be the first point of contact for website visitors. So right now, we can actually see this here with this plugin. So right now, when I query my website, I reach my web server directly. In the future, when I query any URL on my website, I will reach the Ezoic server, and the Ezoic server, if it already has the requested page stored and optimized, it will serve it, and if it doesn't, it will itself request my web server to give him the standard page that would normally be displayed to visitors, but instead of displaying it directly, Ezoic will first store it, optimize it, do its magic to make it faster, better, and earning more money with ads, and then only display it to the user. So the first time a page is requested, it might take a little bit longer, but it's not so much. But then every time a user will request this page anywhere in the world, Ezoic will serve a copy of this web page from the server or from their CDN, their content delivery network, that is closer and faster to the visitor. So that's what will change. Instead of serving a page every time from my server and calculating everything for the page for my server, it will only be calculated once, and then a copy will be delivered from one server that is closer to the visitor. And from time to time, the Ezoic will request my web server for an updated version. This we will see later. So now integrate my site. That's the first step. So to integrate my site, I have to change the name servers. So let's do instructions. So this happened to me before. When you add a site, sometimes the interface doesn't pick up the new site and still puts you on your old site. Yes, so I was still on my previous site. So let's go back. Yeah. Okay, now I am already on this website, womenswim.com. And here I have to integrate the name servers. So these are the free Ezoic name servers that I have to use now. So whenever a visitor will request my website, it will be first redirected to Ezoic servers, and Ezoic servers will then themselves decide what to do. So I have to tell this to my domain registration. So I have to go to my domain. This website is registered on Gandhi. So here's my website. I already selected it. I simply have to go to name servers here. And instead of, actually, I am using DNS records. We can go to check them. I am using all these DNS records, and instead of using them, I will tell my registrar that I am using different name servers, and these name servers will manage DNS on my behalf. So then on Ezoic interface, we can just manage them the same we would at our registrar or host. It depends if your domain name is registered at your host or not. It can be separated. That's my case here. I registered this domain name at Gandhi, but the website is hosted on another server. And now Ezoic CDN will be the first to actually serve visitors' website copy in that case. So let's update the name server. So we have to copy them one after the other. Yeah. So I am using external name server, not anymore Gandhi. So let's paste. First one. There's even a button to copy. Second one. And third one. Done. Now a name server change can take up to 1 day. Usually it is much faster, but don't get your hopes up. It can take long. Most of the time it only takes a few minutes. So let's say integration completed. Yes, it can take a while to detect this integration. So let's see how it goes. In this case, right now, it can be up to 24 hours. Hopefully it will not. So now we are waiting for the integration to be complete. Oh, okay, it just automatically updated. So the website is now integrated. So Gandhi has detected, Ezoic has detected the DNS change. So it only means so far that Ezoic has detected it, but the full integration is not complete because the DNS records are not yet updated worldwide. So simply now Ezoic has detected that this is really my site. I went to my registrar, I updated my DNS records because it queried directly the web server. But this change has not yet been replicated worldwide. So this is what we are waiting for right now for the pending integration complete step. And so at the moment, we cannot set up ad testing. We will have to do this later. We'll have to wait a little bit. But meanwhile, we can already have a small tour of Ezoic. So let's see here. So the DNS settings are right here. They are fine. So this is my server IP. I need a record for at, which means querying my URL without anything. And I also need a 3W record. Perfect. And my Google site verification for Google Search Console. Okay, perfect. So now what we can do directly is to, no, we cannot yet activate Cloudflare. We have to wait a little bit. Okay, let's wait for complete integration. So meanwhile, if we go to what interests us the most, speed, we are still waiting for this pending integration that can take some time. And after this integration will be completed, we will be able to activate Ezoic Leap. We already have access to the cache. Perfect. So the cache is very important. So the cache means that Ezoic will keep a copy of our website, and every time another visitor requests a URL that has already been requested, Ezoic will serve this copy directly. So this stored HTML file. So instead of querying the server and asking for the server to create the page from scratch, find the data in the database, compute so many things, it will simply serve a text copy, and we can here decide how it works. So by default, for example, the catch age is this in seconds. So how many seconds? Yep. Let's check with calculator. So 2592 divided by 60 seconds. So it's 43,200 minutes, 720 hours, 30 days. So 30 days by default. So by default, it will request a new, fresh version copy of the page every 30 days to make sure that it's up to date. Of course, if you have pages that are updated more often or less often, you can also change that. This is the standard configuration. It's pretty good. For example, you can here you can exclude if you want, like your home page that is probably changing every day, or other pages, you can exclude them. But actually, if you are working with WordPress and using the Ezoic plugin, every time you change something on your website, the pages that are updated, so meaning the page you created are updated, the home page, the category pages, the tag pages, etc., will automatically be updated on the cache. So they will delete the local copy on the cache. And next time somebody requests this page, Ezoic will ask for a fresh copy. So let's just have a look at the cache setting values. So let's update them. Because by default, we want to, at least I want to enable cache for cookie. So it means that we will cache page, we will serve the cached version of the page even if user has a different cookie. If we set this setting to false, two users that are visiting the same page but have different cookies will be served a different page, so the page will be updated. In my case, I don't use any cookies, so there is no need to change this. I mean to serve another page for someone that has different cookie. I don't use cookies, so okay, the rest is fine except this override cache control headers. So it's very important to set this value to true because then Ezoic will not care what the user asks. It will itself manage the cache. Otherwise, if the visitor is visiting the website and saying, I want an updated version, so you can actually do this. If you request a website on Chrome, you open your network page. Here, you can ask disable cache or not. So if you cross this disable cache, you will ask the server to serve a non-cached version of your website. So that's, for example, what the bots do and everything. And here we say, no, it doesn't matter whatever the visitor asks. We always want Ezoic to decide itself what to do with cache control and not let visitors ask for it. So that's especially useful for regarding bots and things like that, because users in general are getting a cache version, but bots might request for non-cache version just to sometimes for attacks or things like that. So we don't want that. And the rest is fine. So we want to force caching by device type. So we don't want to cache differently if for a mobile device, a tablet, or a laptop. And also in your cache control, no cache. So this is the same. We ignore the no cache. So this is what we just saw. We ignore this no cache request that can be set in the header when requesting a page. Okay, let's update. So now we are already using the cache from Ezoic. We have set it up. Let's go back to speed. So integration still not complete. We might have to take a break in this video. So what can we see otherwise? If we go to the dashboard of the website dashboard, so at the moment there is no earning at all and no visit because nothing has been registered yet. It will come later. And we have made no money at all. So we are really waiting for this integration. Can we maybe ask for an update? No, it is still pending. Okay, so we have to wait. And then when the integration will be complete, also actually we can already use the Ezoic video platform. Okay, we just have to click on one button to activate it, and we can use Ezoic video platform, and we can upload our videos. We can upload our videos to Ezoic. This has no impact on YouTube or whatever you are using to host your videos. It's just that your videos will also appear on search results as being hosted on your own domain. So, as for example, Google cannot show only YouTube results on video search. It has to show videos from other hosts. You will directly compete with YouTube on AdSense on Google search. You are already competing probably with your videos with other videos on YouTube search engine, but on Google search it's much easier to actually compete with them, because now if you upload your videos to Ezoic and add them on a corresponding page with a video placeholder, you will have your video shown in the Google search result as if it was hosted on your own website. So Ezoic hosts it on your behalf and helps it to rank better, to drive more traffic, because of course their ultimate goal is the same as us, is to have more traffic, more visits, and more ads earnings. The more you earn, the more they earn, and that's all they are trying to do, to help you make your site faster, have more visits, serve better ads to a better audience, and make more money. That's the ultimate goal. We will have also access to the SEO tag tester. Oh, we can already enable it. No. Integration is pending. So not yet, but once the integration will be done, in the tag tester will be allowed for actually each of our URL to tell Ezoic system, so Ezoic CDN, to try different titles that we will give. So, for example, if I have this article, what if your bikini is too small? Ezoic will try this title for 1 week and see how it performs. So that will be the benchmark. And then I will provide other titles. So, for example, um, how to enlarge your bikini, which is a very similar title for the exact same article, but might perform better on Google search. So it might be ranked higher, it might have more click-through rate, it might be better. So again, to drive visits to your website and make money with display ads. So we'll be able to run this kind of test, unlimited test, as many titles as you want on as many pages as you want. All you have to do is to set it up, to put the titles in, and to wait. So this test takes time. The more visits you have, the faster it will be, but on average, it takes about 1 week per title. And so I assume, I'm not sure, but it's about like 500 visits. So once you had 500 visits on one page, once 500 people clicked on Google search on this page, Ezoic will consider that it has enough data to compare this title with another title for the same page. And then at the end, it will by itself select the best performing title based on its own criteria, but you can, of course, choose the title you want. And so Ezoic can test this different title on page title, so on the meta tag, on the title tag, on the first H1, and more. So you can also select it yourself. Another great setting is the privacy. So you can also set up the Ezoic privacy policy box for you. So in my case, I have my own privacy policy box, but later mine is shown to everyone, and it's not very good. But with Ezoic, let's copy link of my privacy policy, put it here. With Ezoic privacy policy, maybe because it's not fully integrated yet, I can enable the Ezoic content management system that manages on my behalf all the GDPR, the one in California now, and all of them. So I will not have to basically to do anything and to manage it. Ezoic will manage it on my behalf, and much better than if I was doing it myself. So again, it's a huge gain of time. And as soon as the website will be integrated, we will also have access to the big data analytics, which is amazing. So it needs a video by itself. I will make one for sure, but with the big data analytics, you get better analytics than Google Analytics, because Ezoic can tell you which pages work best. So to make money, so you will be able to see which category of articles makes the most money, which authors are bringing the more visits, the more revenue, during which whether the people are clicking more on your are visiting more your website and clicking more on the ads, or are they spending more time on your website, for example, during cloudy weather, when it's raining or when it's sunny, which part of the year. There are so many amazing charts that you can see. For me, the best one being page details, where you can see, yes, you can see word count. So which amount of content on the page bring the most revenue. So then you can decide by with all this data, you can instead of just writing articles or publishing articles that you think are good, you can publish the ones that you know are good. So the right category, the right author, the right content length, published at the right time for the right audience, and you are ensured to get more visits and again make more money with your website, which is the ultimate goal. And of course, bring better value to your user. So let's come back. Integration is still not complete. So maybe we will actually check it in a second video. So once the integration will be complete, I will come back with another video, and I will show you how to integrate your website. So set up the placeholders, turn on the site speed, turn on leap, Ezoic leap, and include all the website optimization that you expect from Ezoic technologies, and all of this again for free. So unless you put ads on your website, in which case they will either put a banner at the bottom or take a percentage of your earnings. But in any case, again, they are here to help all our websites to grow, and we are all here to bring better value to visitors, have more visits, and make more money with our website by delivering faster content that is also like better for the planet, because there's no point to have a server computing each request every time someone access your website, when the exact same page is served over and over again to various visitors. So that's what content delivery network is doing, and in a few minutes or at worst hours it will be integrated. So thanks for having followed that video, and let's keep going in the next video with once the integration will be complete.